Hey everybody, it is Saturday morning and I am going to be getting ready for the event. Today is pretty much the last full day. I have some running around to do tomorrow, so today is like the end day. One of the things I need to do is I need to go through a bunch of books that I'm going to take with me. I'm not going to take all my books. I'm going to take some wider range books, like probably focusing in on mysteries and stuff like that, because it's a book event, so I can kind of get away with a more wide variety of genres. Because then I also have the Fandom Bazaar coming up. This next weekend is BC Society of Authors event, and I am going to be tabling there, and so I need to bring books. Like, I need to bring the novels that my dad, I need to bring the novels, and then I'm also going to bring along some books just so there's a free book bin just so I can get rid of some extra books that need to, so they can go to a good home. And I have to finish the Scrap Dragons. Plus, I also need to finish I need to start and finish chapbooks. I'm going to do all of them, and I figured out what it is. It's going to be just the first chapter of each of the books, with the exception of short stories, because they're already fairly short, and they're inexpensive to get online. Like, one of the books is free, so they can get the ebook online for free. So I just need to do QR codes for that. So that'll be what I'm going to probably do tomorrow, is QR codes, or even later on in the week. So yeah, this weekend, unhaul books, create chapbooks, create Scrap Dragons. Those are the three things that I need to get done this weekend. So without further ado, let's get down to it, shall we? Okay, so yeah, I mean, they had remnants that I needed. Like, they had red, so I figured I got red. This was so cute. I have to get that because, I mean, it looks like little scales, so I think it's gonna be awesome. I think I'm gonna try and see if I have black material, so right there, this is like the accent colors. It's gonna be adorable. Obviously I got the black, which is gonna be awesome. I got this color blue, which is kind of nice. I got this pink, which is the same color pink. Look at that, pink, pink, pink. Same color pink. I think it's even the same material. I think it's the same material. But it was very cheap, so I don't really worry about that too much. I got more pink, green, which is gonna go with all the other ones. I have blue, yellow, just gonna go with a bunch of colors, purple, and blue. A nice, like a bright, kind of like a different color blue. Even, I think it's a different color blue. Yeah, it's more of a turquoisey blue. So I got like 3 different colors of blue. But that's just the way it is. Anyway, that is my haul for my fabrics. My mini haul, because it's just like I didn't spend very much money on all this, but I didn't need to spend very much money, and I'm trying to save. I can't spend a lot anyway, but I needed to get these in order to be able to get the dragons done. So this will be cut out this evening. So there you go. And now I'm off to go do laundry. Yay! Okay, so this is another one of my Scrap Dragons that I'm making. Again, thank you to Lettuce Patch Creations. I want to say that, for designing the pattern. I'm trying to give credit where I can, but it's hard because it's a very old pattern from a long time ago on the internet. So I did find bits and pieces of it, so I'll try and I don't know. I really do have to find another way of redesigning this so it's my own pattern. At the moment, I'm using this pattern until I can figure out and redesign this to make it my own. I mean, I do almost exclusively use scraps, and I don't really use like long fur, but I don't really know how else to like like how to actually redesign each of these pieces so it's its own unique pattern piece. I don't know. I'm gonna sit and think on it, but until then, I will be creating these. Alrighty. I'll record some more as I progress. Okay, so I have all the pieces cut out right now. And as you can see, I actually put in the eyes already. Because I like doing that right away so I can kind of see them. It helps just, you know, situate the character. And then from there, it also helps with like aligning the ears and everything like that, because I align the ears based on where the eyes are, and it goes from there. So I will continue as I will show you more as I go. But here's what I have so far now. Okay, so this is the flowery pink dragon. Cutting that out right now. I'm actually using, I have like the old pattern and the new, like I traced it over the old pattern, so I have another, because this paper is starting to wear out. But I've decided I'm using them pretty awesome for using for the wings, so I don't have to like, so I have like two patterns for the, so I have to cut out two out of each of the pattern. Yeah, so that is what I have so far. And then I'm going to be using this as the accent color. I could have gone with a darker color, but this seemed like a good idea at the time, and it was only 87 cents, so I'm not going to go wrong with it. Alrighty, talk to you in a bit. Alrighty, so I finished cutting out everything, and I have chosen blue for the eyes. Yeah, so that is what the pink one was like. I don't know if I'm gonna be recording all of them. Ow. I don't know that I'm gonna be recording all of my dragons that I cut them out, but I want to at least record a few of them. So yeah, that's this one for now, and I'll give you more updates as I do some sewing. Okay. In the interest of speed, I have folded this material into this material so that I can cut them all at the same time. This is obviously the accent material. So, and then I'm also gonna have, but I'm also gonna have green, because, you know, green dragon with a reverse flower pattern. Yeah, so, but this is me just laying out the pattern, and then I will cut it out, and we'll continue on this process. Alrighty. Okay, so this is all cut out, and I've applied the eyes. I think one of my favorite part is picking out the eye colors, because then it's just like, I don't know, it makes it kind of, each of them are individual, special. I may even have like the same, I may be able to get another one out of this material, but it won't be the same. Like, I probably won't use the same eyes. Things will be all slightly different because they're just that individual. And that's the whole point of them. They're scrap dragons, they're individual, one-of-a-kind items. So, but that is the next one. I really like this one. But I think my favorite one is the strawberry one, the strawberry dragon. So I can't wait to show that when it's done. And that'll probably be all happening over the course of next week. I'm just getting everything cut out right now. So I have everything, I was luckily able to get 3 cut out tonight. So I want to try and see if I can get more cut out, because I've got starting to get a rhythm and like a kind of a motion going on. So now I know how to do it to get it done faster. So, yay! Yay, speed. But I'm going to be doing, I just need to finish cutting the rest of like the material for the initial ones, and then I can do larger ones and different other ones with different material. But for now, I'm just trying to get these medium ones all done like this, and then I'm gonna do a whole bunch of small ones, like a whole bunch of small ones, a lot of small ones, a whole lot of small ones, lot of. Anyway, now I'm just rambling on. So I'm gonna cut it short now, and I'll talk to you all in a little bit. Okay, so I'm laying out the pattern for this one, and matched with the purple is going to be the accent color. And yeah, I'll give you an update once everything's all cut out. Okay, so it's beginning the assembling of the dragons. I am going to be sewing this one. I picked out the eyes. I figured those ones looked really, really nice with the purple and the pink. And I got the fuzzies. So I begun sewing the ear already. So the ear attached to the head, and then I'll show you as I progress. Alrighty. Okay, so we are in the home stretch here. I just have to sew the wings on. So I already put that in there, and then sew the tail on. So this is for the top piece. Head's right here, and that's going to go onto here, but that's after I get this piece done first. So I'm going to do this piece, I'm going to do this piece, and then we're going to join it. I'm going to join everything together. Almost done. Alrighty, so we're on to the last piece here. Got top piece, bottom piece, going to do the joining, and just going to align pieces roughly right now. And then, yeah, now we begin the sewing process in the final stretches. And here is the final product. Possibly needs, I'll just have to double check and make sure there's no stray threads, but there you go. A new dragon for the collection. Okay, so I have everything all cut out for the strawberry dragon. So the next thing I'm going to do is get this all sewn together. I'm a little bit worried because this is fairly, as you can see, it's fairly see-through. We'll see how badly the stuffing shows through. I may have to redo this one, but we'll see. Unfortunately, we won't see until right as I'm putting everything in. So, wish me luck. Here we go. The beginning of a very tiny dragon. So just so you so I'm going to be sewing the ears right now, and then I'll be attaching them onto the head. I've already sewn the wings, as you can see. This is much more challenging than the larger dragons, but in the end, it should look something like this. I mean, I still have to finish sewing them. That's what they look like when they're done. Alrighty, I'll show you this one when it's finished. There we go. Okay. It is Wednesday? Oh yeah, Wednesday afternoon. And I am heading out to the park again. I got this. It's like a regular thing now. I'm feeling it. And then I have to rush home. I mean, I didn't do a morning vlog this morning because I was busy. I didn't do a morning segment this morning because I was trying desperately to get the layouts done so I could just print everything this evening. Still not gonna print everything this evening, but I'm super close to being done, so I'm really happy with that. Now I just have to go. I'm gonna go for my walk. And then I'm going to, tonight is going to be all about doing the layouts for everything, getting both layouts done. No ifs, no ands, or buts about it. There'll be tons of coffee, and then bath, and then bed. But tons of coffee. I just, like, the past few days I've been really, really tired. I'm feeling better today, so I'm actually feeling a little bit recharged, which is good. I'm really getting excited about this event now. I had promos going. I did some paid ads even. Like, we're not talking super paid, like, not talking like super duper like paid ads. Just like some like low key, I'm gonna like do minimal effort ads. Basically boosted post ads, which are the simplest ones to do, and then just letting people like locally know that it's trying to target people who are local. You don't really expect a lot of people saying hey, but that's fine because that's all it needs to be. I did have some people respond to the ads, so that's good. Had some back and forth, which is really good. Got some people aware of the event. And then I have a bunch of other stuff that's coming down the pipe. I'm gonna announce that once I have everything confirmed. But yay! Okay, and so much work to get done. My brain is like not as frazzled as it was yesterday, and definitely not as frazzled as it was the day before. So improvement. Haha. But tonight, that's the thing. I feel kind of weird about like doing a massive update on everything because like really my update is I'm doing the layouts, gonna print off the copies of everything, making sure everything lays out properly, and checking to see how many blank pages I have. Reorganizing things a little bit, and then but tonight is the night where I have to print everything off so I can do the binding tonight as well. I need to do printing and binding tonight, and it's not gonna be a simple thing. It's not like I'm just stapling everything, which is a type of binding. I'm going to be having to like bind these into a book, into little tiny books. So there's just a lot of moving pieces involved here. But what I'll do is, as I'm doing them, I will probably record my progress, because if it turns out good, it's going to be really, really cool. I'm going to be really, really excited to see them. And I want to have everyone see how cool these books are when I do them. So, I hope I'm not hyping them too much and then have them be like these things where people are like, what is even this? But my thought is that it's going to look really, really cool and be really, really eye-catching, and these little things that I can like, I just want to be able to like, hey, here's the thing. If you buy them, you'll get like a coupon off of the book. you know, like maybe $2 or $3 off, whatever, which will be fine. I'm willing to lose a little bit of money in order to like gain some fans. That's the plan. So, but the books, that's all I can say is the books. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have for updating. That's all I have for updating. Although I will say my brain, while I'm at work, has been really in comics mode. I really, really want to work on comics, but I can't really work on comics until after this event, because this event has to be book focused, so I need to like focus on the books. Focus on the books. And sewing. I have to sew some dragons. Dragons are, see, the nice thing is that I have pretty much all the books for the chapbooks all ready to go. So it's really just going to be a matter of chapbooks and chapbooks and scrap dragons. That's all I have to get ready for this event, because everything else is already in place. Like, because it's mostly a book event, so I'm not going to do a lot of other stuff. Just books. Be book focused. So it makes things easier in a way. I still need to get things ready for like the next event anyway, but honestly, it's just gonna take time and well, not take time. I'm gonna be pushing as much as I can, but I'm gonna be doing my bigger push after Saturday. So it'll be when I start really, really, really just working on either comics artwork and the plushies, because the plushies they're a really hot ticket items, so I can get those all out really, 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 really quickly. And yeah, but that's gonna be my pivoting after I finish up the event this Saturday. So I'm just very nervous. I think it's just because I don't know what to expect from this event. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from this event. I'm hoping good things. It's the first year for the event, so, but there's gonna be all the authors and stuff like that, so it's gonna be kind of nice, and I'm hoping it'll be kind of just a nice little event to be able to go to and sell books. And I have like some things that are just mostly comics related. Like, for example, the New West Comic Fest it's comic centric. So yeah, while I have books there, books aren't my main focal point there. It's going to be yeah, it's while, like I said, while books aren't the main event there, I bring the books, but they aren't the main thing. So I have events where I kind of tailor what I'm bringing to it. I will have more things for certain events than I will for other events. I have, for example, when I'm doing the pancake and booze and pancake show, art show, I bring artwork, and I don't just have the artwork. Sometimes I've brought in zines, but it's now that they've done it where you have to if you're only showing as an artist, you can only bring prints. So then I just bring prints and the artwork as it is. So yeah, that is kind of, that's how I tailor what I bring, because I have tons of stuff. Over the years, I've done so many things that it's just, yeah, that it's just the way it is. So I'll be excited. I'll be excited to see him. To see the event anyway. Now I'm distracted because people are being ridiculous and they're just doing stunt biking. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess my question right now is, do you table at events? And if you do you have a wide selection of stuff like I do? I imagine not a lot of people do, but do you tailor what you're bringing to events depending on what type of events you're going to? Feel free to discuss in the comments down below. Alrighty, I will talk to you in a bit. Okay, so I have printed off the pages and I have them all folded like they're backing up exactly what they want, except for, look, oh no, there are streaks all through the pages, so that doesn't even work. Like, it's worse here. You can see it right there, like all the streaks there. That, when you see stuff like that, it means that your printer needs to have maintenance done on it. But this is like the practice copy anyway, but it does line up the way it's supposed to. I just need to get it to print properly. Get it to print properly, then I have books. So close! Anyway, I have to run maintenance on my printer and then I'll print these again. In the meantime, while I'm running maintenance on the printer, I'm going to do the other chapbook. So I have all these ready to go. So regardless, I can just print them all off. Alrighty. Good morning. It is Thursday morning and I am behind. Why? Because everything took longer than I was expecting it to, as it would. And I was fighting with page layouts. Maybe this is gonna be super cool. I'm only gonna have 2 chapbooks. It's fine. I've learned lessons though, so I can do more. Not as many as I would like to for this event. I would love to have more, but there's just no way. I don't have enough time to make sure that everything's all aligned properly. And yeah, at any rate, I won't have enough time to fix everything. Brain slowly turning. I am sorry. My head is just like, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Loading. I'm gonna do what I can tonight for stapling and binding everything. And then tomorrow night has to be sewing. I just have to sew tomorrow night. That's all there is to it. It's gonna take me a little while, and then even if I have to, I can stay up and do the printing and binding tomorrow night as well. But this is just madness. It's madness. I should have just done this so long ago, and I was supposed to be doing it a long time ago. But my organization has fallen by the wayside. My stick-to-itiveness, my planning. I need to just get back to taking a moment every day. All comes back down to this. I just need to be back to my bullet journal, which is not a bullet journal by any means. It's basically just a journal that has dot grid. And just writing down my to-do list for each and every day. Check off every single thing. Make sure I'm getting into the office in a timely fashion. I mean, I did get to an office in a timely fashion yesterday, but I just, for whatever reason, things just took so much longer than they should have. I think, well, no, it's because I got off work late, so that's what ended up happening. regardless, I'm going to let you go so I can get this done. I have to figure out pages and make sure I have everything set properly. Still trying to figure out what I did wrong on one of the pages. I have to find the page. I have to find the page and figure out where the problem is. That's neither here nor there. I'll talk to you later. Hello everybody. It is Thursday afternoon and I am getting off work about the time I normally do. I didn't think about it until I was heading out to work that I actually have to load up the car tonight, or at least load up a good portion of it tonight. So I was debating on not doing the walk at the park, but I'm at that stage where it bothers me if I don't do it. Like already, it bothers me if I don't do it. So I'm at a very fragile section of the building the habit phase. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go through the motions of walking around the park, and then just so I can say that I walked around the park. I may not even walk very much or at all, really. Just so that I can, because I don't have a lot of time. I have to get home. I have to make food, and food has to happen quickly so that I can get everything all loaded out into the car as soon as possible. I don't even know what I'm gonna have for dinner. I just know that I need to have food. Actually, I think I have an idea. I have plans. Okay, great. I figured out dinner. Yay. Step 1, figured out dinner. Step 2, everything else. But I need to... Sorry. When you work near a bunch of movie studios, it's kind of... Every once in a while, something just makes you go, what? And there's a props department that's facing out onto the street. So every once in a while, they'll do something wacky. Welcome to North Hollywood. So, at any rate, my goal for tonight is packing up. I need to finish the little books I was doing, which have been a nightmare because I have I think what it is every time I change the flow of the text in those little boxes, they change their orientation to being upright, which is our normal orientation, which is fine, except for when you have one way, going one way, then going the other way, then going one way, going the other way. I have it set up just that way because of the way I folded the book. Now, theoretically, there's nothing saying no, because then I'd have everything backwards. Everything's set up for a specific way, and at any rate, I kept coming across pages that are wrong, so I burned through my good paper, which proves. But here's the thing, and I would say, well, yeah, you should just do some crappy ones just to test it out, except that these are mistakes I wouldn't have caught just because they're you won't catch them until you're in the middle of building the book and you're flipping through the pages, and I just happened to see them because they're in the middle of the book. They're not even at the end pages where you normally do a lot of your checking. I mean, you have to check through the whole entire thing, but that was part of the problem. Needless to say, I ruined the pages I really wanted to use, so I had to go with these, I say B grade, but it's not really B grade, it's parchment paper, but I wanted to use linen paper, so I'm kind of disappointed, but I think in the end, parchment paper may actually look better with them. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not as much of a fan. With next time, I will bring chapbooks that are actually with linen paper, because that was a better. I like it better. Yeah. So that is kind of my thing right now. Finish up the books, finish up the dragons. Finishing the dragons is going to be happening tomorrow night, because I do a setup tomorrow, but I don't have to do, I just have to fit it. And the thing is that even with me setting up and finishing up around it takes me 2 to 3 hours, so and they give you 4 hours tomorrow. Even if I'm not completely done, then I can still, if I'm not completely done tomorrow for setup, then I can finish it up the next morning, making it very nice for me not to have to worry about anything other than going there, fluffing the rest of the booth with the rest of the stuff in it, including all of the scrap dragons and everything like that. Yeah, so that'll be nice. At any rate, that's pretty much all I had to say. Yeah, for right now. I guess, well, yeah, I'm gonna probably talk for a little bit longer until I get to the top of the mountain, so I can Alrighty, I will talk to you in the next one in a little bit here, actually. Thanks. Okay, good morning. It is Friday morning, and I am in the throes of it, basically. My problem is that these are way more time consuming. They're way more time consuming than I thought they were going to be, because I'm silly. I had grandiose ideas in practice. Not so great. I've gotten part of one book done. One. And I try to do 6 of them, so I'm gonna try to do one more. And then I'm just gonna not do the rest. I'll have 2 little books. I'm sad because they were so cool to do. But the problem is that there's just no way. There's no way. And they just take too long to bind. Binding books. Lesson learned. Binding books takes time. It takes time, people. It takes way more than a couple of days. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, best of intentions, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have one little book of Stonecaller, one little book of Talisman, and that's just the way it's gonna be, because I took too long trying to do the layouts for them, and now I have to do the binding, and the binding's also very finicky. I've had to I have it's a whole thing. I have a little back part board that I've sewn it to, but I didn't succeed in sewing because I have to tie it to itself. It has to be tied to one of the things it's sewn on. I'm gonna probably have to redo that part. But I have to sew this onto the back because I didn't tie it off on itself, and now it's just, I mean, I have this part backed, but I wanted to make it a little more firm so the middle doesn't pop out. Not that I think the middle's gonna pop out much. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna pop out much. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. But I still need to fasten everything in. Yeah, anyway, so sorry, I'm doing it all off camera. So this is kind of what the thing looks like, and then I have these 2 little pieces that slide into the back pages. They fasten on to this, and that's the cover of the book. It'll look really cool when it's done, but until then, and I also have to grab glue and do the gluing. But there you go. That's what the end little book looks like. Sort of. It'll look better once it's actually fastened in place. But for now, I have to do a loadout. I have to pack everything into the car. So I have to put this on pause until everything's loaded. But I can't do the loadout anyway, which is why I'm having a talk with you guys right now, because I have my partner. He is getting ready for work. So I am going to finish my coffee, say goodbye to him, and then start loading the last little bit of stuff out to the car. My goal is to have everything already set up tonight, so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow, and then just bring extra stuff as needed, like the chapbooks, whatever I finish tonight for chapbooks, because it's a book event and not focusing on books. I haven't focused on sewing scrap dragons, except to calm myself down, because that's not my main full point of sales. What I might just do though is I might just print off some bookmarks. That is the thing I might just do. Probably a good idea to do. I just have to find some bookmarks that I can print off. Anyway, so on that happy note, I'm going to talk to you all in the next one. Alrighty, bye. Okay, so I just finished setting up. First part of it anyway. Um, I've got like just the base setup. I still have to get all the price tags, but that's going to happen tomorrow. But I'll just give you a quick tour of it. Okay, so there's the booth as it sits. I still have to get safety pins for those to pin those down. That's the free book bin. I'm gonna I have a dragon to go up top there. And I think I might take down the butterfly that's there because it's kind of distracting. But that's what I have so far. Okay. And I will show you again tomorrow when it's all done. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. It is also the day. So I am currently printing off price tags because I don't know where they are, but I'm positive I'll find them later on, like partway through the event. I will find them because that sounds about right. That'd be on point. One of the things I did realize, this event made me realize, is I really need to organize my convention bags so that everything goes in a certain place. Because and it does, but I need it to be more easily found. And I think one of the ways to do that is to... Okay, give me a second. Here. Do not eat that. This is how you get hair balls. No, don't eat the hair. Sorry, my cat's trying to give herself hairballs. My kitten, one of the kittens, I should say. At any rate, needless to say, oh my goodness, my brain. I'm printing off tags, and I just have one box of stuff to take. I need to go find my list because I had a list of things I need to remember to bring. A chair as well, because I do not have a chair there. They don't provide chairs and tables, which is fine. Like, you can rent them. Like, that was the option, is to rent them. At any rate, let's see here. That's pretty much everything for right now. I'm getting ready. I'm kind of distracted because it's early and coffee is needed because I am up. It's like I got up at 4:30 this morning. Actually, I was up at 3:30 because kittens were playing, but I actually began the waking up process at 4:30 because I needed to get stuff done before I go. And because of where it is, it's like an hour and a half drive, so it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna I'm gonna take some sewing with me so I can do stuff while I'm there. I'm gonna take some sewing and some sketches so I can like draw, sketch, and sew while I'm there. who knows? And I might just pull up my commission sheets as well so that I can kind of put that out there. I am going to put up my sheet for, sorry, my brain just like completely blue screened there. Not quite. It was in full shutdown. I'm gonna probably print off my pricing for every, oh no, I don't like that sign though. And I have to grab the dragon from the middle, like from, not from the middle. Oh my goodness. I have a frost dragon that I'm gonna be bringing, and I need to put that in the middle of the showcase. I think I'm also going to change out some of the prices because I think they may have been a little too exorbitant. But they do reflect the time and effort of making them. So I don't feel too bad about it because I did log my time with these things. Let me just double check pricing because I feel like the floppy dragon I never finished because I didn't like it. I don't like the way it's turning out. I don't even think I have a caterpillar beanie. Well, oh no. I think better stuff can be done here. If I had time to like, if I only had time to like bring this down. Okay, I don't have my comics out. I have stickers out. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out what pages I'm gonna be printing of this thing, and I'm only gonna print off what I need. At any rate, I know I may as well print them all off because I need them for next time anyway. You know. Now I'm just babbling incoherently. I'm gonna have a fun time editing this. And I'm gonna actually just start editing the vlogs. Possibly tomorrow, maybe. But if not tomorrow, then definitely this week. She just uses me as a cat tree. Any rate, so that's all I have for right now. I will record some more once I'm a little more fully awake and I've got some other stuff done, possibly when I'm on the road. Alrighty, talk to you in a bit. It is currently 12:30 and I've had worse. It's also a new event, so it's not so bad. Fire. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. My only regret is I didn't have the money to grab snacks because I really would love to be going around giving out people snacks. But that's just me. I'm going to live and learn for the next event. Although it's not even a matter of learning, I know it. I just wasn't able to do it, so that's okay. Anyway, I will come back in a little bit. Hello, editing Beth here, and I didn't really film an outro for this. Also, as is very obviously evident, I didn't film anything in the event itself. That's kind of a problem I've been having with the events I'm going to. It's been I've been so busy trying to work on the selling part that I wasn't able to like, I didn't have a camera going at all times because I film off my phone, so that's kind of a problem because I need it for doing transactions. So I would only be able to take pictures, and I didn't get a chance to take pictures because I was just so in the event, which I guess is a good thing. I had a really wonderful time. The organizers went the extra mile for everybody. It was so positive. Like, everybody, they went the extra mile for the vendors. They went the extra mile for the attendees. They were great people. So lovely. The event was situated right off the highway, so you could see it like a million miles away, even if you're just like, so you'd have natural foot traffic as well. My only thing is that it was a little far for me. I might look at getting a hotel next year, but I am going next year because I had so much fun. And they're looking at expanding it to like an extra day, so that would also be amazing. I can see it becoming a really great a small book event for the Lower Mainland, and it was just, yeah, such a positive event. I had such a great time, and I will be doing it next year. if I have the chance, I'm going to be doing it next year. So thank you all for stopping by and watching this little program. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, something like that, feel free to comment down below. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye.